Waita aweze kukariri shairi moja. Ladies and gentlemen, we invite Rebecca Mbuve, a student from Waita Secondary School, to do a poem. Anakuja pale akiandamana na mwalimu wake. Tumkaribishe na makofi. Basi atapewa kipasa sauti on the red carpet na tutaanza kuendelea na ratiba.
My name is Rebecca Mbuve from St. Paul's Waita School, ready to present to you a poem entitled Apocalypse. In a flash, the planet will crash. It will be burning out, it will be drying out, bringing about ecosystem loss, pandemics and poverty, devastation and desertification. We'll have nowhere to hide. We'll be worse than approaching tide. This scorching sun, bleaching our bones, bleaching our skins. This devastation of deforestation, our rivers will dry, we will cry, our farmers will try to look up the sky but to no appeal. Our forest will be stripped their wooded cover. Our wild animals will migrate. Our tourists will regret. Our singing birds will no longer chirp. Our bees will hover for more than an hour looking for a flower. But courtesy of this day, Desertification Day, we stand here firmly to face this global challenge of climate change. Happily enough, Mother Nature affords us a second chance through afforestation efforts of each catchment. Rivers will fill to brim. Drinking water will no longer be a dream. Our farmers will smile. Our mothers won't walk a mile. We no longer dig deep to sink a well or find a nearby spring. By avoiding this challenge, let's embrace irrigation. By avoiding this navigation on this erratic rainfall. By fighting this challenge, we adapt to this change by reading on the same page. For if we destroy nature, nature never forgives. Nature nurtures vengeance. Thank you.
Tumpigie makofi. Asante sana, tutunze mazingira na tuangalie kwamba tuhakikishe kwamba tunaishi vizuri. Thank you very much. Wakati huu, I would like to invite CEO Training and Skills Development to speak on human capital development from the perspective of County Government of Kitui. Tumkaribishe na makofi. Chief Officer will be speaking on human capital development from the perspective of County Government of Kitui.
Your Excellency the Governor, Excellency Deputy Governor, our ministers, chief officers, MCAs, all protocols observed. Good afternoon. Good morning. Okay. I'm here to present on pillar number 5, which says appropriate, nurtured, and skilled human capital. My name is Engineer Kennedy Munyambo, Chief Officer Training and Skills Development, in charge of vocational training centers. In our department and County Government of Kitui, we have 55 vocational training centers, which have 7,600 trainees and 93 trainers or instructors. We are intending in Kitui County government to employ more instructors to put to our institutions so that we can improve the quality of education and skills that we provide to our trainees. This financial year, we are recruiting 11 instructors who will be very qualified to offer the required skills and meet the market demands of our county government. We are also intending to replace 25 trainees, instructors who have exited service due to maybe retirement, death, and those things. We are also intending to capacity build the already existing instructors to improve the quality of service that they provide to our trainees and our children. Through this, the last financial year, we already retrained all our managers, recruited them, and on effective and efficient management and administration. And this will continue year in, year out. As what our governor says, that he believes in quality of education and continuous improvement of our knowledge. On this also, there is internship and on-job training. Our county government of Kitui is intending to establish centers of specialization where our trainees will be attached before the graduation so that they can attain the required market skills. This one, we are collaborating with other partners. You know, our governor, he is open and he has efficient leadership and open leadership. Through these, we have organizations, private organizations, other partners who stream in to our county government and to his office to seek for partnerships on these things. For example, KCB Foundation, they are intending to partner with us to recruit and train our trainees to improve their skills and to also provide opportunities for them and attach them to organizations, other organizations and other fields where they will gain hands-on. They are intending, their program runs on-job training where they will attach our trainees 3 months in school, 3 months on site. You know, skills is not all about books. Skills is about what you know. What you know, what you can do with your hands, and what you can do without even using the language, English, Kiswahili, but what do you know? What can you do? Can you build? Can you construct? Can you weld? Can you do that gypsum? We don't need to import skills to Kitui County because we can train our people here. We don't need to import people outside, pay them our money and go spend it outside. We have to train our children so that they can use what they gained from our school to do jobs here in Kitui County and generate revenue from here, spend it from here. That's improving the market value businesses in this county government of Kitui. We are also intending to equip our vocational training centers with modern training tools and equipment for effective training. Through this, the KCB Foundation is asking that whatever the governor will give in as budget, they'll give an equal amount. If he intends to pay school fees for our children for 10 million, they'll give 10 million to pay additional schools. Clap for them at the governor. Also, internet access. We have 22 vocational training centers which are equipped with ICT centers. And these, and the last financial year, there's a German organization called AHH that also equipped Kinakoni Vocational Training Center with our ICT center. And this financial year, we are equipping and constructing additional 4 vocational training centers, and this will continue until we have all our vocational training centers equipped with ICT centers. Having computer literate generation and children opens up opportunities to our youths to access vast online job markets, businesses, and also research to advance their knowledge and their skills. You know, the way world is. Today there are people who are earning income while they are seated at their comfort of their homes. Why? Because of the internet knowledge, skills, and connectivity. And the governor is intending to push that also to Kitui County. The national government is installing ICT hubs. We are installing ICT centers in all vocational centers and towns, so that even our trainees and our children who are in high school, when they are home for holidays, they can rush into the nearest vocational training center, gain computer knowledge skills, do some packages, so that by the time they complete Form 4 and go to university, they will not be like us, who went to schools without computer knowledge and without that computer literacy. But they will be advanced, so that they can also access that market out there that is up here in the skies, the online job markets. Also, the governor, this financial year, we realize that our trainees and children, they are from very vulnerable backgrounds. And most of them, they will go to our vocational training centers, they will train, and they don't do their exam fees, the certification, because they are very expensive. NEC certification is 5,000, NITA certification is 3,500. And most parents, they can't afford that. So they usually train and go out there. They just have the skill, but they don't have the certificate, the proof. Kila kipanyikana kana mundu ni musomu. Ti kwazi wendi school. No produce chow. The certificate. The governor has said that all our trainees will have to do their exams, greatest exams. And he has put up money to pay for all their exam fees. Also on that, we don't want them to get out of the streets, train, and go back to the streets. And the governor slowly, but this year he has also set out funds to give startup toolkits. So that if people, our children, graduate from their school, they are given startup toolkits. Either we get a welding, you are given welding machines. Kama umefanya plumbing, you are given plumbing machines. Come on, construction, you are given construction equipment, so that they can go out there and they start up their business. They will not go back to streets, and it will create employment for themselves and also for the others, because they can't work alone. They will employ people. KCB Foundation also, it is also asking us, whichever money the governor will set up for that, they will also set up equal amounts, and they will monitor and train them on how to run the businesses. They will do the business proposal for them, and they will train them on those businesses and how to run them, and they monitor them for 1 year. And they say that their specialists, they will be available to those trainees who will be given those equipments. On ECD, Kitui County has the highest number of ECD centers and ECD teachers, over and above all the other counties in this country. We have 2156 ECD teachers. And in the first 100 days of the governor, he converted 1,700 ECD teachers to P&P program, permanent and pensionable. That one, unless someone who loves education, nobody can do that. Do you know why? This shot up the wage bill of Kitui County by over 490 million shillings going to those teachers. That means the governor injected 490 million to the markets and all the ECD centers and towns across this county. Nondo purchasing power ndio gelega ningitha mundu ne wangili 5 kana kenda na kwi wangili 30. Manise thana lwa mukate ethweli. Tiwo kana 3. Ithianda ne bya kana kamwe fees no kwi bya kungi wana. Kana kungi wana ta gutatu. That improves their livelihoods, the livelihoods of their families, and also improves the businesses and promotes businesses across where they live. Tiwo tukunanginga vana makofi ame nondo wakendo kiu. Also, the Kitui County, we have so many ECD classes. We have 1,413 classes, ECD classes, and we are constructing more. And governor is constructing more. Every ward in equal measure. Then they can be and one way on and two na bangi kimwe. Equal kilaband bonze, tiwo. And this construction of ECD classes leads to improved learning environment and quality of basic education. We are intending to improve our youth, promote our country, and create jobs for our youth. We don't want to see people on streets. Na ningumutuma, our MCAs, our people here, and everyone, wherever you stand, our ward administrations, wherever you stand, market these schools, these VTCs. The world has shifted. It is about CBC, competence-based curriculum. You train people on what they are best at. If someone knows how to dance, train them how to dance. They will go out there and make so much money. If they know football, train them on how to do football. If they know construction, train them on construction. That one will improve their livelihoods, because it's not about education. Education is very good, but what you know best, what you are good at, that's what can bring food to your table. Let's go and market our VTs. Tell people, don't loiter on the street. Go there and get a skill. Welding. It's 3 months. You can get, welding. Go and market those things. Tell them that, we have a perception where only the poor and those who have failed in the normal education who are going to VTCs. No. The government, the whole county, the whole nation, the whole world has shifted to training. The reason why most of the European countries are ahead of us, because they realized this long ago. They went to training. Germany is all about training. Russia is all about training. Universities is about training. Let's train our people and educate them. Change that mentality that training, it is what will get us out of poverty, what will create employment to our people. Thank you.
Asante, tumuongezee makofi tafadhali CEO wetu wa Training and Skills Development na Governor Asa Kwete andu mesiki sungu mundu kuquote Russia na England kaninya na nenga ito yangu nene yangewaya kamandio na vaya zianzuni. Thank you very much. At this point I would like to invite CEO Economic Planning and Budgeting to speak on law governing CIDP framework. It is also at this point, sir, that you recognize our advisors, chief officers, and other government officials. Tumkaribisha na makofi tafadhali. Asanti. Karibu bwana CEO.
Your Excellency, the Governor Dr. Julius Makau Malombe, EGH, Your Excellency the Deputy Governor, all protocols observed. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Let me start by recognizing the chief officers, and please be upstanding. You can wave. I think we will not go. Then let me also recognize the advisors, please. Thank you. Please wave. So I'll be very brief. My topic was about the law governing CIDP framework. Article 220, Sub-Article 2 of the Constitution of Kenya, Section 126 of the Public Finance Management Act 2012, and Section 108 of the County Government Act 2012, mandate county governments to formulate a comprehensive 5-year county integrated development plan, CIDP, alongside annual development plan, ADP, and county budgets to effectively execute development initiatives. The third generation CIDP 2023-2027 draws its programs and projects from the public participation forums held across the 40 wards of Kitui, the Governor's 16 sector priorities and manifesto, the Kenya Vision 2030, the input of members of County Assembly, the civil society, the private sector, youth, women, and persons with disability, PWDs, medium-term plan, MTV4, for the period 2023 to 2027. Sustainable Development Goals, African Union or AU Agenda 2063, and other policy documents and national commitments. Mine is very brief, so thank you and God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. In that regard, let me also appreciate our County Secretary, Acting County Secretary, Madam Agnes Molewa. You can wave to the people. And your Deputy, Mr. Alex Kimanzi. Thank you very much. At this point in juncture, Your Excellency, Niombe sasa niweze kuelekea upande wa County Assembly, na kama vile nilikuwa nimeomba waheshimiwa ni kwamba mtatuia radhi. We appreciate you, we respect the County Assembly, na bwana speaker hayuko, deputy speaker is not there, na tumekuwa tukifuatilia mambo mawili na mbaitu kwa ndaya aini maitu na adosi maitu alama tuandikite ni mwene ndi kuuni mukulia kwa ndaya. We say there ni mwatu adhi machadhini ke. You are very important people, we recognize you, we respect you very much. Na niombe sasa niwakaribishe tu waheshimiwa wote kwa jumla waje hapa mbele waweze kujitambulisha, kisha basi tutaweza kuendelea. I want to invite members of County Assembly so that we appreciate you wote kwa pamoja, ili mje hapa mbele. Nyinyi mtakuwa na nafasi ya kipekee ya kuweza tu kusema majina yenu and the wards that you represent. Tafadhali all of you wote kwa pamoja tunaomba kwa heshima mukebano isaidi anitwa mona na mwitweke ambaitu balatu kwa mwa twabitia mutweke indene ndima Kitui ni mamwene ni mamunenge tenda ya munga mamilu ni kwatia ene ndini mama ile to sisia atumiame bambe ni mamwisi. Hao ni watu wa maana sana. These are elected leaders representing us at the County Assembly, na tunawaheshimu sana, na tunaomba tu kwa heshima yote waseme tu ward na ile eneo ambalo wanawakilisha. Kwa hivyo tutawapatia nafasi. Wameamua kusalimia gavana wetu kwanza na viongozi wale wengine, kisha basi wajipange hapa kwa pamoja. We also appreciate and recognize you for turning out in large numbers. Asanteni sana. Kwa hivyo tuwapatie tu dakika moja na tuendelee namna hiyo. Na tuondo twakulwa mbaitu kwa ndaya oisitwa ward yaku nikenda wisaidi ya nitwa adionesa ndeto ile ingesi yenu nitukuisoma nenge mwana. So tafadhali kwa heshima tu nimeombwa. Asante.
Thank you MC. Through our governor, members of the County Assembly, all the CCMs, CEOs, also our deputy governor, members of the public. My name is Harrison Maluki, MCA, elected by the great people of Migwani, and I am the majority leader, Kitui County Assembly. And in the absence of the speaker, we have leadership in the County Assembly, and I would like to request honorable members, kindly we say our names and the wards we represent. Thank you.
His Excellency, our Governor, Deputy Governor, clergy, MCS, CECs, CEOs, directors, and everyone, how are you? My name is Gabriel Monyao, elected member of County Assembly, Kawi Ward.
Good afternoon. My name is Nzungi Ngwele, MCA Ngobeni Ward, Mwingi North Sub-County.
Kalamba Musau, nominated MCA, Zombe Muteka Ward.
Frida Maua, nominated MCA, Mwingi West.
My name is Benjamin Molandi, MCA elected Mutonguni Ward.
Titus Kasinga, Mone Ward, elected. Thank you.
Paul Maluki, kwa Mutonga Kithumula Ward, elected.
Bernard Isela, Mwingi Central Ward.
Cyrus Musyoka, Ikanga Chatuna Ward.
David Masako Munyao, Mutomo Kiboya Ward.
Anthony Neima, Kiomo Chedan Ward.
Priscilla Makumi, nominated member by Wiper Party.
Jacqueline Kalenga, nominated by Wiper Party.
Cornelius Kiteme Mudhami, elected Moi Ward.
Immaculate Wanza, nominated Jubilee Party.
Munira Mohamed, nominated NAK Party.
Wale tumejisema tunaweza keti kwa heshima. Asante.
Kadhoka Rose Kasioka, nominated by Wiper Party.
Alphonse Musiemi, Chomedana Ward, elected.
Zabu Mwanzia, elected in Bitini Ward.
Tafadhali tunaomba, if you have introduced yourself, tafadhali keti ndio wananchi waweze kuona wale wengine.
Kimuli, elected Kansik Ward.
God is good, and all the time.
God is good.
Mary Ndumbu, nominated member of County Assembly from Mulango. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Sami Monyithia, MCA Kivu Ward.
Mugile Neta na konita wa Mark Dingo yata kwa Vonza Ward.
Respecting all protocol, my name is Masi Mwema, specially elect Sekuru by Wiper. Thank you.
Joseph Kasun Kavula, elected Waiter Ward.
All protocol observed. Mwendesa Lo special elect Nguna Ward by Wiper Party.
Miaseo nitawa Judith Wanzani sakuitwa kumba wodi ni ano. Thank you.
My name is Honorable Charity Musyoka, specially elected NAC.
I'm Stephen Katana Mudhale, elected Ngutani Ward.
Wale ambao tunaweza keti, wale wanafaa kubaki.
Thank you. My name is Honorable Jeremiah Mutua, MCA Nguni Ward and the Deputy Mayor Leader.
Mungu ni mwema kila wakati. Salamu alaikum. Kwa majina naitwa Waziri Bakari Wiper kutoka Kitui. Asanteni sana.
Wale ambao wanaweza keti waketi, ama nielekezwe kwa nini wale wamesimama tafadhali nao.
All protocols observed. Nicholas Motemi, Kisaso Ward, elected. Thank you.
Dr. Mbuno Erastus, Endau Malalane Ward, Wiper, Deputy Leader of Majority Party.
Boniface Maundu Katumbi, MCA Changwithia East Ward.
Mwenye ino mwendete Sylvester Munyaloketheka aka ya Mumatinyani Ward.
Mwenye ine museo kwa masitwa neta wa Muthama Musyoka Kieti, MCA Athi Ward, Kanan Dr. Othos.
Dr. Othos atatuambia alisomea university gani. Asante Dr. Othos. Next. Waheshimiwa, kama vile nilikuwa nimeomba, ni kwamba tu wananchi ndio wadosi wenu. Hautashinda chochote kuongea mwisho ama kufanya nini. So tunaomba tu kwa heshima, let us respect the people of Kitui. Alafu mahali imefika kwa sababu hao wengine wametosha, ni kama wataketi wote pamoja, the four of them. Ama tu wajiseme majina kwa heshima and where they represented. Alafu
Your Excellency the Governor, in absence of the Speaker, he had sent me to present him in this function, and he has given me with a lot of humility speech so that I deliver to this function. He is busy somewhere preparing for the vetting of the Mwingi Municipal Board members. Kindly, if you allow me, I'll just deliver his message in 3 minutes. Kindly.
Wananchi amekatatu na tafadhali kwa kufahamisha tu tulikuwa tumealika these are county assembly, wacheni wamalize tu. Asante.
The Governor Kitui County, His Excellency Dr. Julius Makau Malombe. The Deputy Governor Kitui County, His Excellency Augustus Wambua Kanani. Members of the County Assembly, County Executive Committee members, Chief Officers, County employees, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is with great pleasure and honor that I stand before you today on this momentous occasion as we gather here to mark the official launch of our County Integrated Development Plan CIDP 3 themed as Accelerating Kitui Economic and Social Transformation Agenda. This plan is not just a document. It is a statement to our shared commitment to the progress and prosperity of our beloved county. First and foremost, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to each and every individual who has played a pivotal role in the formation and formulation of this comprehensive blueprint. I express my appreciation to the dedicated members of the County Assembly, the County Executive, the diligent officers and experts, and above all, the great people of Kitui County, whose voices and aspirations through the public participation forums by the two arms of our government have significantly helped in shaping this plan. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, the CIDP that we unveil today is not a mere set of policies and strategies. It outlines Kitui development priorities of a 5-year vision, 2023-2027, that summarizes our collective dreams for thriving, inclusive and sustainable future. It embodies our commitment to leave no one behind, ensuring that every citizen of our county, regardless of our background, can partake the fruits of development. At the heart of this plan lie the key objective that we hold dear and are spelled out in line with the Governor's 16-pillar manifesto, the Kitui County Promise, of agriculture, water, health and education, urban development, roads and construction, trade and investments, micro, small and medium enterprises, cooperative societies, tourism and hospitality, women, youth and persons with disability, border, environment, energy, information and communications, and security, all linked to the 17 Sustainable Development Goals that were adopted by the United Nations in 2015. The CIDP envisions to enhance access to quality education, to boost our health infrastructure, and to foster an environment that empowers our youths to realize their full potential. We are steadfast in our commitment to drive economic growth, to promote agricultural sustainability, and to create an enabling environment for businesses to flourish. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, inclusivity should not be just a slogan for us. It should be a fundamental principle that guides our actions. I call upon us to empower marginalized communities so that they have equal access to opportunities and resources, bridge the gap between urban and rural areas, recognizing that every corner of our county deserves to thrive through the development innovations contained in the CIDP. Let us be reminded that the success of our beloved county can only be achieved through partnership, consultation, cohesion, teamwork and unity between the two arms of the government, that is the executive and the assembly. Importantly, to note is that we must work hand in hand, harmonizing our efforts to ensure that the aspirations laid out in CIDP are realized. Together we are a formidable force capable of achieving great feats for the betterment of our county. As well, I call upon all stakeholders to fully implement the approved programs as outlined in the CIDP Annual Development Plan and the budget estimates. The final recommendation to this vital planning documents are a culminating of the negotiated process reflecting the collective wisdom and goodwill to our county's leadership. It is our duty to see these recommendations through ensuring that they translate into tangible improvements in the lives of our citizens. Your Excellency, I commend your visionary leadership in overseeing the constitution of comprehensive CIDP. This forward-thinking initiative reflects your dedication to the progress and prosperity of Kitui County. Your astute guidance and commitment are crucial in turning this plan into tangible reality. I want to assure you that County Assembly stands united, ready to collaborate closely with the executive. Together, we will work tirelessly and hand in hand to deliver essential services and implement development innovations to the great people of this county. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, let us remember that the success of this plan rests not solely on the shoulders of our leaders, but on the collective efforts of each and every citizen, it is a resounding call for unity, a call for all of us to roll up our sleeves, and a call to work hand in hand to turn our shared vision into tangible benefits. Let us embark on this transformative journey together with steadfast determination and boundless hope, and we shall leave a legacy future generations will look upon with pride and gratitude. Thank you. God bless us all, and may our county prosper and flourish. Honorable Kevin Kinengo Katisia, Speaker of the County Assembly of Kitui. Thank you.
Thank you very much Mheshimiwa. Nashukuru. Tafadhali, sidhani kama ni heshima wakati hotuba ya speaker imesoma tunaendelea na mazungumzo. Yeah. Tafadhali, we should respect your speaker. Hata sisi ni mambo yenu. Mimi ningeomba mngeketi, lakini sasa waseme majina. You want me to sawa, nimekelea microphone kwa meza, itahesabu tu dakika because this is an official function. Thank you very much. Asante Mheshimiwa.
Asante, mimi nitaongea.
Asante. Mheshimiwa, kabla hujaongea tafadhali niombe wananchi wa Kitui Township Ward. Wananchi wa Kitui ni wengi. Nguni so hivyo sote tuheshimiane. Yeah, we are county. We are one county tafadhali. Kwa hivyo tupunguze kelele. Asante Mheshimiwa.
Asante. Majina ni Daniel Ngoima Kimanzi. Nimechaguliwa hapa town na mimi ni chief whip. Na mimi si Bonoko. Mimi si Bonoko, chief whip.
Asante Mheshimiwa.
Nimechaguliwa na NEC na chama cha Wiper, na nataka niseme kitu kidogo.
Asante Mheshimiwa.
What you see and what you are hearing is just but turbulences.
Mheshimiwa, tafadhali tunaomba kwa heshima kwa sababu wale wengine hatujawapatia nafasi ya kuongea mambo hayo. Tukomeshe hapo.
The dust will settle very soon.
Asante. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Chairperson wa kamati ambayo imeandaa CIDP, on your capacity as the chairperson, tafadhali naomba.
Asante sana. Moya ni msio manabi ndaanze bigeiva nini. All protocol observed. Nisitoa kwa neto wa minoki wa mwenzi. Ni MCA Musakuwa Ward ni Akiso. Ni chairman committee ya finance and economic planning. Ile tredhiani na His Excellency the Governor na timu yake kusia document na ninyi Bonafide Majority Leader Kitui County Assembly.
Asante Mheshimiwa.
Kilango nda kuna nabanini ta chairman obanini tu ekane tunge. Naomba kwanza kabisa nishukuru wananchi kwa sababu ya kutusupport na mkakubaliana na sisi tulipokuja kwa public participation kuongelelea mambo haya, mlitusupport. Tena nishukuru kwa His Excellency the Governor ya kwamba tumekuwa tukifanya kazi kwa pamoja, tumesaidiana mambo yote ambayo yanasaidia hawa wananchi. Umetupea heshima na sisi tunakupea heshima. Kwa hivyo tunashukuru kwa hayo. Hii document ya muhimu kama chairman wa finance, hii ndio kikapu ya maendeleo ambayo tutapata kwa hiyo miaka yenye imebaki, na lazima hatuna budi, lazima tu support His Excellency the Governor na timu yake kuhakikisha mambo haya yanatendeka. Na mwisho naomba tafadhali kwa heshima yote His Excellency, tukitoka hapa leo tuko na public participation ya finance bill, na mimi kama chair na mimi ndio na oversight the program. So naomba tukimaliza saa hii uturuhusu kwa heshima yako tuende kwa public participation, ndio pia hiyo document iweze kukamilika, ndio tuweze kukupea pesa ya kuendelea kufanya kazi yako. Na pia His Excellency the party leader akona function ya prayer huko Malili. Kuna wale wakipata nafasi wataweza kwenda huko. Kwa hivyo tunaomba tu turuhusu tukimaliza tuweze kwenda. Asante sana.
Thank you chairperson.
Asante sana MC.
Allah. Just your name tafadhali.
Usijali.
Just your name.
Antubagi tu mugani. Mwiza sawa? Anaego mutiwa Kitharaka ndiari ya Kitharaka. Niego mbetawa muthengi wa Ndagara. MCA wa Tharaka, umutare na kiama kia Wiper. Na niego deputy majority whip ndani ya county assembly. Unajua wananchi, kuna section mbili za serikali, kuna executive na kuna assembly. Unajua hata kama mpigie makofi yule anasema ni majority leader, atakuwa majority leader wenu, lakini si wa assembly. Manake lazima assembly iheshimiwe.
Asante.
And you will see that.
Asante.
Anyway, sitaki kuongea sana.
Imetosha.
Kwa gavana wetu tunampenda sana. Nikimaliza.
Asante, hiyo imetosha. Asante, thank you very much. We are finished. Tafadhali, just your name and the ward you represent.
Thank
If you go off topic, I switch off the microphone.
I'm Boniface Mukwata Katula, elected Kanyangi ward and the majority chief whip. Thank you.
Sir, God bless you. Asante. Asante kwa nafasi hiyo wananchi. Nitaomba sasa kwa pamoja niweze kumkaribisha wa county commissioner Mr. Rastas Mboi to give his remarks, and then we get to the briefs of CIDP after ameongea. Kwa hivyo tafadhali kwa heshima tumkaribishe county commissioner wetu kwa makofi tafadhali.
Thank you, MC. Your Excellency, our Governor, Dr. Julius Malombe, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, the entire County Assembly of Kitui, all leaders who are here present, na wananchi watukufu, hamjambo. Hamjambo. I think today here, I'm here to celebrate with the people of Kitui, led by Your Excellency, the Governor, on the launch of CIDP. We know ama tunajua kwamba chochote ambacho unafanya lazima uwe na mpango, na bila mpango mengine yatasahulika, na ndiposa uweze kuangalia kile ambacho umefanya mwisho wa siku ni lazima uwe na utaratibu ambao utakitenda nao. Kwa hivyo nataka kupongeza the governor na serikali yake wakati huu wa kuanzisha huu mpango wa miaka 5 ambapo tunaelekezwa kwa yale ambayo serikali yake itafanya, ili mwananchi pia naye aweze kuelewa kile ambacho atatarajia kutoka kwa serikali yake ambayo ameichagua. Nimeweza kuangalia wakati nilikuwa nimeketi pale, lakini sitaki kuzungumza mengi. Kile ninajua, tukiwa serikali kuu na serikali ya ugatuzi, tuko pamoja tu kuhudumia wale wananchi, kwa sababu serikali zote mbili zimewekwa mamlakani na nyinyi, na kuna kwingineko ambako tunashirikiana kama mambo ya usalama, tumeshirikiana pakubwa. Na juzi tu tulikuwa tunaanzisha kituo cha GSU pale Mandongoi ambacho kinaendelea kwa sasa courtesy of the county government, na hiyo imetusaidia sana kuweka usalama katika sehemu hiyo. Vile vile kuna kingine ambacho kinajengwa kwa usaidizi wa county government pande ya Kona Kalit area ya Mudha ward, na ambayo pia itatusaidia kuweka usalama katika mpaka wetu na county ya Tana River, ili kuwezesha wananchi wa area hiyo kufanya maendeleo yao bila kusumbuka. Ni mengi tunaweza kutaja, na nimeona review ya yale ambayo yalitekelezwa kwa mpangilio ambao ulipita, na nikiwa nimetembea katika kaunti hii, sifa ni nyingi sana kwa sababu ya mambo ambayo ulitenda, haswa kwa barabara. Kwa sababu za zingine tunaingia msituni na bando tunapata barabara ziko, tunapata hata gari kama Probox inaweza kupitia huko kama hata kama ni msituni, na inafurahisha kuona kwamba mipangilio hiyo inatekelezwa. Kwa hivyo langu tu ni kuwapongeza, na nitakuwa na nyinyi ili kuadhimisha hii siku nikiwakilisha serikali kuu. Asanteni sana.
Asante, tumpigie county commissioner wetu makofi. Asante county commissioner. Na kabla hatujaendelea na ratiba, niombe sote kwa pamoja, hao waheshimiwa wameheshimu governor sana, wote kwa pamoja. Kwa hivyo tuwapigie makofi waheshimiwa wetu wa bunge letu la county la Kitui. Wangekuwa na nafasi, wameheshimu governor na wakaheshimu wananchi. Kwa hivyo nawashukuru sana, mwambie bwana speaker amewakilishwa vizuri sana. Niombe sasa kwa heshima nimwalike waziri wa fedha, economic planning and revenue management to come to make his brief remarks. He also recognize CBEF, recognize our ministers and then make his remarks.
Mwe ini museo. La mabi down there. Okay. Nemu mbeke anambe kosa time oni ni introduce committee at our county budget and economic forum CBF na indi make remarks isia kwa nini. After that na mina kuma introduce, I will also give my fellow ministers my weto masietwa na tuidhocha mweni wandaya. Members of the county budgeting forum, please come. Did I introduce Mkrapa? Yeah. Not in any particular order. Nenda mweto masietwa na probably walumete kana angemakite appoint one institution. You say the institution elect appoint it. Please, let's come very fast. County budget and economic forum is a forum which helps the county government katika kosa mawoni when we are doing a budgeting process. Kana when we are in the budgeting process. Na maumi atakunduko kibadanyo. Committee, you know, it comprises of all the ministers who are present, governor of this county being the chairperson, and the deputy governor, because he also heads a docket in tourism and hospitality. He is also part of CBF. Kuwe kama wetamasitwa, I will still talk about CBF in my remarks.
Good afternoon. All protocols observed, Your Excellency the Governor, the Deputy Governor, the clergy, and the Cabinet. My name is Charles Mulila. I come from Kaui Ward in Kitui West constituency. I was nominated to this committee by the Catholic Church. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Anthony Mwendwa. I come from Mwingi Central, nominated by the larger Mwingi Youth Link. Thank you.
Through the courtesy of our governor, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ruth Mulanti. I come from No Ward, Mwingi Central, representing the women through Maendeleo ya Wanawake.
All protocol observed. My name is Janet Mumo, from Kitui County, representing Kitui Development Center. Thank you.
All protocol observed. My name is Reverend Lydia Muidhia. I'm nominated by the SEK Diocese of Kitui, and I'm also working for the Anglican Development Services Eastern.
All protocols observed. I'm Elizabeth Kavata from Kitui South, nominated by Kitui Youth Link. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Faith Maoya Munyasio, Mwingi Central from Mui Ward.
Okay, thank you. Can take your seats. Meanwhile, I would like to introduce my fellow county executive committee members. Please, just come. I have said that all the CCMs are part of the county budget economic forum. So these are also members of that, but now they are introducing themselves in the capacity of ministries they hold. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the County Commissioner for Kitui, leaders, all protocols observed. My name is Engineer Ruben Itiko, County Minister for Roads, Public Works and Transport.
Your Excellency the Governor, Your Excellency the Deputy Governor, the County Commissioner, all protocols observed. My name is Richard Mwendandu. I'm the County Minister for Energy, Environment, Forestry, Climate Change, Mineral and Natural Resources. Thank you.
Yeah, Your Excellency, the Governor, all protocols observed. Anduma Kitui, mwe ine museo na mabinda on there. Nita wa Phoebe Mutemi, the County Minister wa Culture, Gender, Youth, ICT, Sports and Social Services. Anduma Kitui, tuko atei Governor wa Itukwoko, nikana maendeleo Moneke Kitui County. Asanteni sana.
All protocols observed. My name is Joyce Titus, the County Minister for Education, Training and Skills Development. Watu wa Kitui tumebarikiwa kuwa na governor mzuri ambaye ako na maono ya kupeleka Kitui mbele. God bless you.
Your Excellency, my name is Ruth Koki. I'm the County Minister for Health and Sanitation. Thank you.
All protocols observed. Your Excellency, Nandoma Kitui Muyaseo. My name is Rose Mutuku. I'm the County Minister in charge of Trade, Industry, MSMEs, Innovation and Cooperatives. Tumebarikiwa kuwa watu watulivu na tumebarikiwa kuwa na gavana mzuri. Tumshike mkono tuendelee na leadership. Sawa.
Your Excellency, nenzima Kitui Muyaseo. Muyezi wataiwe. Mingedi balunzi nzebeni kani muone nesa. Isito akwani Dr. Stephen Mbaya wa Kimwele. Nye waziri wa agriculture uimi na indo. Nyenondo butabia nduma Kitui. Tuko kumeitwe kindu kimwe. Katu kile Kitui. Ungo otongo Your Excellency the Governor. Gaya mwadime. Thank you very much.
Your Excellencies, sir, all protocols observed. My name is Frederick Kimanga, County Minister responsible for lands, housing and urban development. Thank you.
Thank you, colleagues. I want to take this opportunity to say my name. My name is Peter Kilonzo, and I am the Minister in charge of Finance, Economic Planning and Revenue Management. And to all our visitors, through His Excellency the Governor, I take this opportunity to tell you, you are so much welcome. So this document is domiciled in my docket. Na nienda or brief nini. The Kitui County CIDP 2023-2027 embodies the theme accelerating the Kitui economic and social transformation agenda, KESTA, and was formulated through an inclusive and participatory process, effective, integrating various perspectives from the local populace. This framework facilitates a cohesive and a coordinated approach to address crucial developmental needs of Kitui residents. I touched a bit about CIDP, which I just mentioned. In our Public Finance Management Act, Section 137 of 2012, CIDP is set up to coordinate collective views, and collective views from the public during the budgeting process, and it functions like a think tank for the county government in terms of management. So CIDP assists the county to analyze and identify priorities as they budget for programs, improve coordination between the citizens, government, and improve harmonization of project implementation. When you look at the CIDP, and those who have the popular version, CIDP is a big document, almost 600 to 700 pages, but we have produced a popular version where person can carry around, and those ones are everywhere. The big book will be contained in various areas of this county. I know the ministries will contain one, assemblies will have several, then our sub-county headquarters will have, and if resources allows us, we will also make some for each ward, the big book. The totals which are involved in the CIDP 2023-2027 is amounting to 190.1 billion. And what we are expecting to be funded by the government, that is the amount which we expect to get from the government, is around 75.1 billion. And there you find there is a difference of 114.9 billion, which necessitates various measures to address the estimated revenue gap. So the government will give us some money amounting to around 75.1 billion. The CIDP, and this one is collected from the views of Mwananchi, we've been able to finance it to have it total to around 190.1 billion. I want to address the revenue gap which is there. And the measures to address this gap, one is that we will prioritize on the programs depending on the availability of funds. During the public participation of the CIDP, the public gave out enormous projects which will be prioritized during preparation for the next annual budgets. The establishment of public-private partnership framework, this one is very key. And this is recognizing the significance of the private sector as a funding source for the county programs. The county plans to introduce innovative public-private partnership in business development, raise awareness through forums promoting such a partnership, and foster strong collaborations with the diaspora to jointly plan, finance, and implement county initiatives. Harnessing of Kitui natural resources is a key factor. If realized, the county acknowledges its abundant natural resources and will conduct a thorough resource mapping and an analysis exercise to effectively manage and utilize these assets. The other one, we have a measure like strengthening partnership with development partners. The county will aim to increase collaboration, networking, and trust with development partners, negotiating a mapping exercise to understand their visions and interests better. Key projects to be implemented under the PPs would be like the one which is being undertaken in the Raka Ward, the Grand Force, Kiambere water supply. There is a lot of activities which are going on there between the county government and the national government. Woman Dam, which was previously advertised for contracting. So those are some of the areas where we will look into financing of the revenue gap. Building capacity for bankable proposal writing is another area. To enhance project funding opportunities, the county will invest in building the staff's capacity to prepare bankable proposals that can attract investment. The other item will be empowering vibrant county civil society organization, recognizing the importance of civil society and NGOs. The county seeks to strengthen their networks, enabling them to engage into joint programs with various stakeholders, both within and outside the county. We also have to enhance institutional structures of cooperatives and societies. For this, we'll be attracting funding, and for us to attract funding and effective functioning, the county will focus on strengthening the cooperative movement and the societies and all other related entities. Streamlining of transaction processing. The county commits to adopt efficient and accessible transaction processing method, ensuring prompt payment. Targets are met while maintaining positive relationship with contractors and relationship and the suppliers. The journey to develop this CID was particularly made possible by the guidance and the leadership of our able governor, His Excellency Dr. Julius Makau Malombe, and as well as contribution of colleagues, members of the county executive. This juncture, I want to take the opportunity also to thank our consultant, the Agile Limited, who also assisted us in a lot of compiling work. I profoundly compliment the Department of Economic Planning and Budgeting, led by the Chief Officer, and all other economists for the monumental coordination role they played in development of the CIDP. I appreciate the commitment and the participation of our stakeholders, including the County Budget and Economic Forum, CBEF, development partners, private sector institutions, non-governmental organization, NGOs, community-based organization, CBOs, faith-based organization, FBOs, academia, county leadership, and the citizen. Finally, I express my sincere gratitude to the team, which was led by Ben Mwongela, that is the Agile Limited, Dr. Isaac Malonza, Dr. Nzomo Mwita, and Thomas Were. This exemplary technical guidance and advisory supported and played a crucial role in the shaping of the county integrated development plans. Thank you, and God bless you so much. Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Tumpigie waziri wetu makofi, tumpigie makofi. Na sasa kwa heshima, mgeni mheshimiwa, niombe kabla hujakaribishwa na naibu gavana, niombe kwa heshima tuweze kupata tu kifungu kimoja tu kutoka kwa Kakson. Dakika moja tu. Kakson Mutamboki yuko hapa, tumkaribisha na makofi ndio tuweze kupumzika kidogo tu kabla tujapata hotuba ya mgeni wetu mheshimiwa. Kakson, dakika 2.
Asante. Basi kupitia kwa heshima za gavana wetu na wasalimia wote katika jina la Yesu Kristo. Mjambo. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Ngeze ziba anze bene mwe inata yo muno. Yuki amunyanyo mugedi aiva mweka we na mwene.
Aya, tuende kazi.
Aya, weka itu. Aya, piga makofi kwa Yesu tuimbe. Yesu umetangia
Niombe sote kwa heshima tusimame, isipokuwa mgeni mheshimiwa, lakini kama yeye pia angependa safarini mwangu. Thank you very much. Tukituma kwa pamoja tukulie. Asante. Asante. Wageni wetu mkeza keti, mgeni mheshimiwa mkeza keti. Main bias, DJ, tunaweza kumziki kidogo ndio tuweze kupata nafasi ya kuona muziki pale vizuri. Hata mawaziri, you can get seated here. Sasa kifungo cha mwisho Kakson tumalize ndio pale. Hata mheshimiwa Kasika Onyesha kaunti ya Kitui tuko pamoja chini ya uongozi wa gavana Malombe. Mambo iko sawa, CIDP iko sawa. Asante, wapige makofi. Asante. DJ simamishia hapo, DJ simamishia hapo, DJ simamishia hapo. Tafadhali, hatuna ambulance, wengine misuli bado, tusimamishie pale. Asante. Kwa heshima yote sasa niombe tumpigie makofi naibu wetu wa gavana His Excellency Wambua Kanani, tumkaribishe na makofi ili aje aweze kusema jambo na akaribishe His Excellency the Governor. Welcome sir.
Your Excellency the Governor, our County Commissioner, the CCM present, the members of the County Assembly, our Acting County Secretary, the Deputy and the Chief Officers, all the county employees, na ndumaituma Kitui mwasio mwa ine museo na mabinda onze. My task is very simple, just to welcome our governor to address us. But before I do that, I want to mention one or two things. As our Minister for Finance and Economic Planning has correctly stated, the CIDP is mainly focusing on the 16 priority agendas which has been Christian the Kitui Promise, which has been integrated with other policies like the MTP4, the public participation, and then we came up, and the others, and we came up with that document. This is the blueprint that the county government is going to use for the next 5 years, so that we can implement the projects that we have planned with the people of Kitui. It's also looking at the midterm plans of the national government, so that we can integrate that together, so that we can provide service to the people of Kitui. And during this process, Your Excellency, I wish to recognize but a few of our development partners. I would like to recognize the USAID, which is represented here by the Eastern or the Lower Eastern coordinator, Kelvin and Titus, plus the World Food Program. We have the ADC, and we have the Catholic Church and the Caritas. They have always been with us, and they have been with us during the first 1 year. And Your Excellency, yesterday I attended a workshop by the USAID group, and all the implementing partners who are in Kitui. Right now there are 5. They're the ones who are bridging that gap which the Minister for Finance was talking about. We have the national government budgetary allocation, we have the county budget allocation, and then we have the development partners who are with us during this journey as to try to implement this big agenda. Your Excellency, as you are aware, we are faced with the El Nino rains just in the next 2 weeks or so. And from the national government and the county government, we have laid up plans for disaster management. And through your leadership, the county government has come up with plans, or the contingency plans, so that we can mitigate all the risks that might come during the El Nino rains. In conjunction with the national government, we are forming a disaster management committee, both at the county level and the sub-county level. We have also mapping all the areas that are prone to disasters and the vulnerable populations within the county, so that we can be able to rush there in case there is an emergency. We are also creating public awareness on the dangers of the El Nino and the risks that we might be faced with. And we are also in the process of coordinating the dissemination of information to the people of Kitui through the print media, through the radios, through barazas, through all means. We want to make sure nobody in Kitui loses his life. We don't want our people to perish. And I will also request, especially the people who are living in the towns, the municipalities, most of our drainages are blocked. We'll be coming there to open up the drainage which have been blocked. Lakini tusisikia mtu analia kwake kumeguzwa, because you are the one who has encroached on the drainage system. Tusipofungua hizo drainages, sisi tu ndio tutalia tukisema manyumba yetu yamebomolewa. We are also going to have emergency centers on the 4 corners of the county, the east, the central, the south, and the north, so that we can have, and the west, so that we can have well-coordinated responses. We are also welcoming on board the other agencies, like the drought management, the National Drought Management Authority, the Red Cross, and the security personnel to partner with us. You are all aware of what happened during the 1987 rains. It was so devastating, and we don't want that to happen to our people. And Your Excellency, through my Ministry of Performance Contracting, Disaster and Emergency Services, we are in the process of developing the Kitui County Disaster Risk Management and Emergency Response Policy before we take it to the County Assembly, so that we can have an act to assist us in running all the emergency services in the county. And very soon, in the next one or the two cabinet meetings that are coming, we'll be presenting the policy, the draft policy to the cabinet, so that we can deliberate and see what we can do for the people of Kitui. So with those few remarks, I wish to thank His Excellency the Governor for his vision for the Kitui County. And you are aware, hii Kitui yetu, as we speak, hakuna county village ya Kitui aina mradi wa governor inaendelea huko. Ni ukweli ama si ukweli? Tupigie governor makofi. Na tunaomba msubiri, vile budget yetu bado haijafika kwetu kutoka County Assembly, but ikifika miradi zingine zitafunguliwa kwa kila ward na kwa kila village ya county. Kwa hayo machache, naomba wananchi na all the guests tusimame, tualike governor wetu akuja aongee na sisi. Karibu bwana governor. Tupigie governor makofi.
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 Tunaweza keti tafadhali, na asanteni. His Excellency the Deputy Governor, honorable members of the County Assembly who are still with us, the County Commissioner of Kitui, and other members of the national government who are here, the County Executive Committee members, CEOs, and all county government officers and staff who are present, members of the press, fellow Kitui citizens, ladies and gentlemen. I am delighted to join you today during this auspicious occasion of launching the Kitui County Integrated Development Plan, in short the CIDP 2023-2027. The plan encapsulates the shared and collective developmental aspirations of the citizens of Kitui. On my election and assumption of office as governor in August 2022, I pledged to diligently work towards my vision of transforming our county into a prosperous county with vibrant rural and urban economies whose people enjoy a high quality of life. This aspiration will be delivered through an elaborate 16-point agenda as spelled out in my election manifesto, which we have christened the Kitui Promise. The 16-point agenda is summarized by 6 pillars in the Kitui CIDP, which include 1, food security, 2, water access, 3, health care, 4, aggregation and industrial parks, which represent industrialization, 5 skilled human capital, starting with that which county governments are responsible for. That is the ECD level of education and vocational training centers, and 6 urban development. We have collectively assessed our needs through extensive multi-stakeholder consultative forums to arrive at consensus on priority areas on which public and private investments can focus on in the next 5 years. On pillar number 1, which focuses on food security, Kitui, I wish to state Kitui County is among the arid and semi-arid counties in Kenya, which are inflicted by frequent droughts, resulting in widespread food insecurity, poverty, and a decline in livestock herd sizes. Agriculture still remains the main economic activity carried out in Kitui County. Hence, my government plans to undertake the following programs in support of the food security pillar. 1. Seed distribution. Seed distribution and horticulture production promotion by supporting farmers with pesticides and seeds at an estimated cost of 43 million the next 5 years, and establishing a community crop seeds bank at a cost of 5 million will be undertaken. Also, we will endeavor to purchase assorted purchase seeds at a cost of 30 million. Number 2, extension services. We will ensure there are extension services which will buttress our agricultural efforts through training, which will ensure training of farmers on modern farming and agribusiness, and this is expected to take or to cost an estimated 153 million. We'll also build the capacity of the agricultural extension services staff. We'll also work towards securing 2 well-maintained and managed farm tractors for each ward. Number 3, and this is not exhaustive, these are some of the things we'll do. Number 3 is to ensure post-harvest management and grain storage by our farmers is undertaken by installing cold rooms in key market centers, and this is estimated to cost 30 million for the next 5 years. On the second pillar, that is on water access. Access to water is the most basic human need for health and well-being. According to the United Nations, billions of people will lack access to these basic services in 2030, by 2030, unless progress is increased 4 times of what it is currently. Demand for water is rising owing to rapid population growth, urbanization, and increasing water needs from for agriculture, industry, and energy sectors. The demand for water has outpaced population growth, and half the world's population is already experiencing severe water scarcity at least 1 month a year. Water scarcity is projected to increase with the rise of global temperatures as a result of climate change. Kitui County being located in an arid and semi-arid region, my government, in collaboration with the national government, ministries, departments, and agencies, will undertake the following things. One of them has already been mentioned, some of the things we do together with the national government. For example, partnering to ensure dams are constructed. A good example is the Grand Falls Dam, which is between the Rakanithi and the Kitui County, and which will cost a whooping, and I want to repeat, a whooping 425 billion Kenya shillings. And that will result in other subsectors also thriving very well. We have the Thwake Dam, which lies between Kitui and Makueni County. We have Huma Dam here, which has been prioritized and it has been advertised. Environmental impact assessment is ongoing and contractors have been invited, and about 250 million Kenya shillings has been set aside. We have the Masinga Kitui water project, 200 million shillings has been allocated to ensure that water intake and some of the old infrastructure is modernized so that we can have more water coming here and others going to Masinga area of Machakos and many others. We have the Kiambere Mwingi water project. The Italian government has been requested by the Kenya government also to ensure phase 2 is funded of that project. The one which is there is phase 1. Also, we have another water project which is going to be funded by the Spanish government, and negotiations are at a very advanced stage, and that is the Kindaruma, Kiomo Chedani, Mwingi and Migwani water project, just to mention but a few. We have the Kangu water project, which will serve an estimated 100,000 people in Kitui South and Kitui Rural, because the Kanyangi area will also be served. And we will ensure, as a county government, we construct medium dams and mega dams in our wards and in our sub-counties, as well as in our villages, what we call the villages of Kitui County, which fall under village administrators. We'll also ensure the Sun Dams program, which we developed together with the Southeastern Kenya University way back in 2016, is implemented progressively through funding by the by the county government and the support of other partners who have indicated interest. And through this, we expect a total of 2,400 sun dams across the entire 40 wards, an average of 60 sun dams in every ward. We also expect to construct 126 boreholes and also to install 340 kilometers of pipeline extension to extend water from boreholes, from sand wells to various locations in our county. On the healthy care pillar, wish to state as follows: Kitui County has the highest number of healthy facilities in Kenya at 308. This has ensured quick access to healthy services in our county, because higher the number of healthy facilities, the better access to them by our people. My government, in collaboration with other public sector institutions and even the private sector and even in the church, because some of you remember or will recall even the Catholic Church runs some health care facilities in Mudale, Mutomo. There is also one here in town. So my government will implement the following projects in the next 5 years. 1, upgrading the county's 2 main hospitals to teaching and referral hospitals. That is the one in Kitui and the one in Mwingi, which are now level 4. We want to get them to level 5 within the next 5 years. Number 2, stocking of drugs to all healthy facilities, as well as ensuring non-pharmaceuticals and pharmaceutical and medical equipment totaling to an estimated 2.1 billion over the plan period are delivered. Also, we want to shift from curative to preventive or promotive health care. And this is a smart investment. Doing so is a smart investment that will reduce healthcare costs in the county. Over the next 5 years, the county will engage, actually it has already engaged, 2,470 community healthy promoters. Previously they were known as community healthy volunteers, but now they are known as promoters. And the national and county governments are partnering in facilitating their work. Most of you will recall about 1.5 weeks ago, all governors were invited to Uhuru Park by His Excellency the President, where His Excellency the President launched a whole range of equipment for use by our community healthy promoters. And we will be giving them some token stipend, with the national government contributing 50% of the sum, and the county governments across the country, Kitui included, also contributing 50%, and our money is already in the budget. Wise on that, a partner, Catholic community group has assisted us in training all our 2,470 community healthy promoters in all the 40 wards. Each village will be having an average of 100 community healthy promoters. And that's the reason why we have 2,470, because we have 247 villages. Okay, the fourth pillar is on industrialization, where among other initiatives we will prioritize the establishment of county aggregation and industrial parks. And we have identified an ideal location at the confluence of the road which comes from Kitui, the ones which comes to Matu going to Mwingi, and of course traveling the opposite direction from Mwingi towards Nairobi, the confluence there, and also is near where the road which goes to Embu also is. We have identified some land there where we intend to establish this aggregation and industrial park. The word aggregation means a place where the produce of our people from all the wards and villages could be brought together and stored in cold rooms and also sold or marketed to people in a manner which will ensure it is not bought from individual farmers and they lose their money. And this will help in creating decent jobs. It will increase farmers' income. It will also ensure our country contributes to the earning of foreign exchange, and it will provide a platform where farmers, processors, exporters, research institutions, industrial bodies and government can engage for agro-industrial development. The ministry, National Ministry of Investment, Trade and Industry, in partnership with the Council of Governors and county governments and other key development partners, are implementing this particular project. To this end, my government will undertake to implement the following in order to actualize the same. 1. Appropriate skilling, sensitization and education to our business people and entrepreneurs for the Kanyonyo Aggregation and Industrial Park, the operationalization and marketing of the county's 6 economic and investment zones. We'll also do that. We have 6 economic and investment zones, and we'll work towards operationalizing these during the next 5 years. We developed the necessary policy framework way back in 2016, but it was not implemented in a coherent manner. We want to do that this time round. We'll also organize one investor conference sometimes early next year, not later than May next year. We'll organize an investor conference so that we can showcase the investment opportunities in our county to attract investors here who can help in creating wealth and job opportunities for our people. We will reinstate and organize, or we have already done that, but that's the way it is written here. We have already reinstated the agricultural and trade fair. We had one a few months ago, and every year will ensure the Kitui County Agricultural and Trade Fair is held every year, and will ensure the product offering is enhanced and widened so that it can attract more people, and will ensure our people who come to the agricultural and trade fair, they have something to take home, and they will practice some of the farming practices, for example, which they may learn or they will learn when they come there. We'll also establish annual livestock auction markets, preferably in each sub-county, and also construct storage facilities in each modern market, at least one in each sub-county. Number 2, with respect to industrialization, although what I'm going to say cuts across, is to facilitate the registration of cooperatives per sector. For example, honey producers, we want our cooperatives for that. Tailoring and garment making, also a cooperative for that. Eyes and skins, charcoal producers, etc., etc. Because unity is strength, and when you are united, you can speak with one voice, and other operators will listen to you. Number 2, we'll train and strengthen our cooperative societies through enforcing self-regulation in their internal operations, administrative guidelines. We will issue those and application of information technology, and good governance in our cooperatives, where experience, as indicated, is an area which needs to be worked on, which means the people who are leading those institutions, they are transparent and also are accountable to their members, so that their members don't start moving away from the cooperatives. We'll also support the revival of dormant cooperatives. There are quite a number, through partnerships and also capacity building, and enabling them to access finance, also to improve production and marketing. Number 3, on the same pillar, that is the industrialization pillar, we will ensure our medium, small and micro enterprises are helped to thrive. We will ensure, for example, we have 24-hour economic activities by lighting up our markets like Alundu, like Sekuru, like Mutomo, so that even at 3 a.m. there is light and there is security in those particular markets, and the people who come to buy their goods in order to go and sell elsewhere, or others who come to sell there, they are secure. We'll ensure that access roads across the county, water and sanitation facilities, and merchandise storage are also taken care of. And when we are constructing markets, we'll ensure there is merchandise loading and offloading bays, which are not there these days, convenient border, taxi and vehicle parking facilities, where micro, small and medium enterprises can make sure their businesses and operations are enhanced. Also, we'll ensure facilitation and supporting the acquisition of modern working equipment like fabricated kiosks for those who operate in kiosks, computerized wheel alignment, for example, the ones in Juakali, we help them in acquiring some of this equipment, which may be very costly if they were to acquire on their own. Hairdressing machines, we'll put this in our budget so that we can help our people. We also train them. We help people who shave, that is shavers in saloons, carpentry and masonry tools and concrete mixers. So we help people and we facilitate them to access or to acquire those. And then the other one is on capacity building and training and scaling, so that people can innovate. Innovation is you come up with a new product, for example, which has demand in the market which you are operating, or you improve the processes which you use to deliver the same products to the market in a cost-efficient manner, so that you save costs and your bottom line or your profit is enhanced. Also, we'll work with them in marketing, packaging, branding, distribution, training their human resource, and also training them on financial management issues like bookkeeping and so forth and so on, as well as on matters relating to customer relations and also use of ICT, information communication technologies. Instead of, for example, receiving actual cash, we want to move progressively towards payments which are ICT based. Unalipa na M-Pesa, and the other platforms rather than just get cash. And I'm glad most of our people have come to accept even such payments, and also to appreciate you can make payments in that manner. On the fifth pillar, which aims at skilled human resources, our most important resource in Kitui is our people, our human resource. And as a chief officer responsible for VCTs indicated, the world is moving away from mere paper certification. And most employers will ask the 1 million question, what can you do? What, in other words, what skill do you have? We are moving that direction, and we don't want in Kitui to be left. And in this CIDP, which is aspirational, what we aspire to be and what we need to do to get to where we want to be, we want to ensure to do that we train our people across the board. Those who can go to university, we support them. We give proper support bursaries. They go there. Those who can go to polytechnics, we also support them so that they can acquire skills. There are many skills which are in short supply in this county. For example, if you go downtown and you ask people who are skilled in plumbing, you may not get many. Yet there is such high demand of plumbers. Even when you go to rural Kitui, people now are constructing modern houses which you require the services of plumbers, for example. So that is an example of an area where skills will be required. The other one has been talked about by our chief officer, so let me not dwell on it, and I go straight to the sixth pillar, which is on urban development. And on this one, I wish to state with urban planning, the concern about the quality of life will be taken into account and make the infrastructure and public spaces regulated and properly distributed. Urbanization is a phenomenon which is unstoppable. In other words, it will take place. You can't stop it. And with the devolution, where functions, resources are being devolved from the sender to the 47 counties, and the counties also have devolved somewhat to the sub-counties, to the wards, and to the villages. Urbanization will take place. And when we talk about urbanization, don't think about big towns. Even towns which were small, where we had about 2 rows of shops, about 3 shops one side, another 4 the other side. These days, because of devolution and the amount of money which is seeping in those particular local areas, because our vision, don't forget, is to have vibrant rural and urban economies. There is a lot of economic activities there. People are building more commercial facilities, they are building eateries, hotels, residential areas, and so forth and so on. And we need to ensure there is good planning. First of all, good planning. If there is a new town coming like Pabonza, is it well planned? Where should housing be located? If there is going to be industry, where? Where will water for the growing town come from? Where are the dump sites? the waste which is generated, because it will have to be generated. And when people are living in a certain area, small area, they generate a lot of waste. We need to find the places and plan for places where that waste will go, not to wait until it becomes an eyesore and we start running around. Also, we'll ensure that there is tarmacking of municipality and upcoming markets so that our towns and market centers are dustless. And also, we'll ensure there is we equip and improve the cleanliness of abattoirs in our urban centers. Every market center and urban area, there will be need for meat, and therefore a place where the slaughtering of goats, cows, even chicken and so forth, where should that be done? And that's what we are talking about, good urban planning. And then urban utilities, security lighting, and it's time we start thinking of solar, because electricity can be very expensive, particularly small and upcoming trading centers. And also, as I said earlier, improve water and sanitation services, and also establish refuse collection and recycling centers or management systems, waste management systems. Then in open spaces, we need to ensure we have economic infrastructure installed in those places. Also, the transportation for those areas are safe and reliable. And the issues and the aspects relating to the 6 pillars and the projects which are planned are captured in our CIDP document which we have distributed. The CIDP stipulates how the scarce resources should be allocated to priority projects and programs as determined by county stakeholders. And this prioritization will be linked or informed by Kenya Vision 2030, the National Medium-Term Plan 4. We started with after Kenya Vision 2030 was adopted by Kenyans in 2008, we had the Medium-Term Plan 1 for 5 years, and now the Medium-Term Plan 4, 2023 to 2027, it's already been launched. It's what people call BETA, or bottom-up economic transformation plan, the one by the current national government, the Kenya government, because once a government is elected, the priorities which are in their manifesto are the ones which are given priority. And Kenya Kwanza won the election, so their manifesto, which they termed BETA, Bottom-Up Economic Transformation Agenda, is being implemented, and because national and county governments are required to work together, so what they are doing and what they are prioritized and what we are doing and what we are prioritized, we have to find synergies and work together so that the people we serve, same people, national government and county government serve the same people, they are served properly. The African Union agenda is called up to it goes up to 2063, also informs what we will be doing the next 5 years, sustainable development goals, as well as the governor's 2022 election manifesto. And of course, the priorities which our people gave during the public participation for our CIDP. To achieve our development agenda, we shall rely on various building blocks which include qualified and competent staff who are sufficiently empowered through strategic and continuous capacity building, as well as engagement and retention of visionary leadership and governance. We shall endeavor to strive for excellence through proper planning and timely implementation of projects and programs. With respect to collaboration and partnerships, I'm persuaded that due to the many challenges and budget constraints experienced in the past decade, county public funds alone will not be sufficient to realize the aspirations spelled out in this CIDP. Hence, we will proactively seek collaboration and partnership with the national government ministries, departments and agencies, or MDAs in short. We will also strive to continuously create an enabling environment for inclusive and sustainable socioeconomic development that allows the participation and contribution of all stakeholders in delivering the Kitui promise and the positive transformation of the standards of living and livelihoods of the people of our great county. Such stakeholders include development partners, private sector institutions, non-governmental organizations, or NGOs in short, community-based organizations, CBOs, faith-based organizations, FBOs, academia, county leaders, and county citizens. Together with my team, we are committed to providing effective leadership, strategic vision, and direction. We will endeavor to create an enabling environment for business, investments, and wealth creation, and strive to re-engineer our people's mindsets in order for them to appreciate and work towards unlocking the huge economic potential we individually and collectively possess. Finally, it is important to emphasize that the successful implementation of this CIDP requires the dedication and commitment of all stakeholders. Thus, whereas it is the primary duty of the county government of Kitui to coordinate the implementation of this CIDP, participation and cooperation from all stakeholders will be pivotal in its realization. I'm therefore confident that we will all join hands and work as a team guided by the national values and principles of governance spelled out in our Constitution of Kenya 2010. The county will realize notable sustainable socio-economic development if we do that, and the livelihoods of our people will improve during the planned period and beyond. And that is the end of my speech. And before I formally launch the CIDP, let me say a few things in Kiswahili and Kikamba. Hii kitabu imeandikwa vitu ambavyo kama watu ambao wanaishi katika kaunti hii tumesema tunataka zifanyike kwa miaka 5 na hata mbele ya hapo, kwa sababu zingine huenda ikawa haziwezi kufanyika kikamilifu within 5 years, and therefore a CIDP, although is a plan, you may not totally confine the plan and the projects and the programs for a CIDP within a stated period of time. It is aspirational. Matarajio ni matarajio, kwa sababu wakati watu wetu walienda kuchukua maono kwa watu wetu, walisema tunataka, for example, sandams 2,400 wote kijumla, 60 kwa kila ward. Ukiangalia fedha ambao inatakikana kufanya hivyo, kwa sababu sanda moja ni kama 1 million to 1.1, we are talking well over 2 billion Kenya shillings. If you look at the budget of the county together with the other needs of other sectors, you may not be able to allocate that kind of money to just sand-ups, because you have pipeline extensions, you have boreholes, and many other things you are doing. So the CIDP is a sum total of the aspirations ya watu wetu, na kila mwaka tutakuwa tukitengeneza annual budget where priorities itaangaliwa, na hiyo annual budget pia itapelekwa kwa wananchi waangalie, given the amount of money which comes to the county government in the form of what we call equitable share, pesa ambayo imekusanywa Kenya nzima, ingine kutoka Kitui ya VAT, income tax ingine inakusanywa kutoka KIT Kitui, na inaenda kwa kikapu moja at the national government level. Katiba article 202 inasema hiyo pesa igawanywe, be shared equitably between the national government and county government. Article 202 haitaji any other entity between national government and county government equitably. Then kuna article ingine inafuata 203 in about 8 sections. It says how that money will be divided, na kitu ya kwanza ni ile inaitwa national interest, na pesa hiyo ambayo imekusanywa ikawekwa kwa kikapu moja, national interest moja ambayo inaingia huko ni debt, the national debt, ndiyo inapatiwa pesa. Na sasa inapatiwa namna hiyo na inabaki fulani, na county government unapata ingine inaachwa kwa national government, na that is the amount of money you can budget for your development needs. So hiyo pesa ambayo inatoka huko na ile ingine tunakusanya huku kwetu. Na kama wakati huu mneona members of county assembly wanaendesha kwa wakati huu public participation ya finance bill. Finance bill ndio inasema vile taxes ambazo wananchi wanatoa, ikiwa ni single business permit, ikiwa ni nini, itakuwa namna gani. Sisi kama viongozi wa county tuliamua ya kwamba kwa wakati huu, kwa sababu tunatoka kwa ugumu wa kiuchumi, COVID-19 ilikuweko 2020, 2021, na watu wengi hawajatoka kwa ugumu huo wa kiuchumi, na hata wananchi wenyewe hawako sawasawa kabisa. Kwa hivyo tumesema hatutaongeza ushuru hata kidogo, itakuwa kama ilivyokuwa, na we hope wakati our MCAs wakimaliza ambao watalete itakuwa namna hiyo, ili wapitishe, na wakipitisha ni kazi yangu kama governor kuweka sahihi ile inaitwa assent, ili tutumie hiyo bila kusumbua watu wetu sana. Kwa hiyo hata ile pesa ambayo tutakusanya hapo tutatumia, na bila kuongeza chochote. Mnajua sisi tulikuwa namba 1 Kenya nzima kwa kukusanya ushuru bila kuongeza the rates efficiency, na kule ilikuwa inapotea, inaibwa huko, tukaziba. Na mliona report, it was there in the Daily Nation, ilikuwa kwa Citizen TV na kila mahali. Kwa hivyo tumesema hata sasa, if we improve the efficiency of our systems, we will still have more from own revenue, own source revenue. Kwa hiyo pesa ndiyo tutatumia kuendesha maendeleo ambao wananchi wenyewe wamesema hii ndiyo wanataka, kwa sababu wakati huu ni wakati ya kuuzisha the citizen through public participation. Wakisema for example in a certain area in this county, kwa mfano Malalani, sisi hapa tunataka an healthy center, uwapatii something else, unawapatia healthy center, ikiwa hiyo ndio priority yao. Na mkiangalia pesa ambayo iko na inatosha kwa hiyo healthy center, wakati mwingine ikiwa ni kitu ambacho hakiwezi jengwa kwa mwaka moja, ile tunaita multi-year projects, kama ile Nzamba, the late Nzamba Kitonga Memorial Hospital, hiyo ni multi-year. Tutaanza lakini itaendelea mwaka huo unafuata na ule mwingine unafuata, na tumeshauliza national government tusaidiane hapo pia na mambo mengine. Kwa hivyo leo, kwa sababu wananchi walisema yale ambao wanataka kuona upande wa maendeleo, leo itakuwa tu kuzindua ile document, hayo mambo yote yameandikwa. Na mmesikia vile minister amesema, ukiangalia pesa ambayo sisi kama county tutapata hazitoshi kufinance mahitaji yote. Sometimes somebody can say then that is not a very good plan. Lakini maendeleo ambayo wananchi walipeana yalikuwa integrated, yalikuwa comprehensive, na yote yako kwa hii document. Na hiyo what we call a financing gap ama deficit, we trust will be bridged na development partners, national government, private sector, wananchi themselves, NGOs, faith-based organizations, CBOs, all those we expect them wachangie. Ukienda nchi zingine za nje utakuta pesa ile nyingi ambayo ilifanya maendeleo inatoka kwa wananchi. Hata hapa ukienda hapa Kitui town, hapa Mwingi town, ukiangalia vitu ambao vinafanyika vya kiuchumi, economic, pesa inatoka wapi? Haitoki kwa serikali, inatoka kwa wananchi. So ndio tunasema sisi sote ni lazima tuhusike kwa kuchangia maendeleo ya hii county. Nikimalizia, ni lazima tuwe na umoja. Lazima tuwe na umoja, tunasikizana, atulumbani. Saa ingine tunapigania uongozi sana. Tukianza kufanya namna hiyo, mambo itatushinda. Kwa hivyo tunawauliza wote ambao wanatakiwa kusikizana, wasikizane. Nafasi zote ya rais, ya governor, ya MP, ya MCA, ya majority leader, ya majority whip, ya chairman wa committee, kuna kanuni ya vile unaweza kuwa majority leader. Unasikia? na kuna kanuni vile unaweza tolewa. Tunasikia? Kwa hivyo tukiangalia kanuni iko namna hii, tafadhali tukubali. Okay? Na wale wanatakiwa kusema kanuni iko namna hii, waseme hivyo, ili tuepuke kusort out mambo mengine kwa koti. Because mkienda kotini, you have started dividing one another and you are taking camps, na camps hazitatusaidia. We at the county executive, we have a vested interest in a stable county assembly. Because if the county assembly is not stable, now there is squabbling, whatever we are doing at the county executive pia itakuwa affected. Kwa hivyo tunawaomba viongozi wa pande hii ya county assembly, tafadhalini mkubaliane, ama mkiona inafaa muite watu wengine mkae nao pamoja, hiyo inaweza fanyika. Saa ingine inakuwa vizuri wengine tusiingilie sana, lakini inaweza fika mahali hata sisi tuwaite. Ukiitana Ali, unaweza kuambiwa umeingia tu hali, na watu wenyewe wanaweza sikizana. Kwa hivyo tunaomba wale ambao wasikizane. Competition ni kawaida kila mahali, na kugongana hapa na pale ni kawaida kila mahali, lakini cha muhimu ni kusikizana wakati wote, ili msikose ile inaitwa focus. Okay? Hiyo ndio nataka kusema hapo, kwa sababu tulikuwa hapa na siwezi mimi kama governor kuweka kichwa yangu kwa mchanga niseme hiyo sikuona. Sijinyi mliona? Hiyo tunawauliza, tafadhali sikizeni, kuna kanuni ya how you can become whatever and how you can be removed. Both of them are there. Okay? Na kwa hayo, Mungu awabariki. God bless you all. God bless Kitui County, and God bless our country, Kenya.
Makofi.
Sasa tutaelekezwa vile tutazindua hii master ceremony.
Yes, sir.
Tueleze, what do we do next? Over to you.
Asante, His Excellency the Governor. You'll be joined by the Deputy Governor, CC Finance, County Commissioner, Mheshimiwa Mwenzi, na Father Mwandi, in that order, our County Secretary, so that we balance gender. We have one representative from CBF. Yes, I'm pointing at her. Please come to... Yeah, they come here. They will join you. Yeah, tafadhali. Tuelekee upande huo. Protocol team, you should be guiding His Excellency the Governor. Make sure there is a microphone there if one is needed. Na watu wa sound muhakikishe kwamba hizo speakers zinaangalia the right direction to avoid the feedback. Kama tafadhali sija kuita, don't go there. County Secretary, youth nominate one lady. Youth, you nominate one woman, or rather one lady. Pale. Women ministers, you balance gender. That's in a balance in gender. Women ministers, the three of you, mkaribie pale. Asanti, hao watatosha. We be strategic. Nimekosa kupeleka watu wengi hapo ndio tuweze kuona sisi sote chenye kinaendelea. So, tafadhali.
And it is now my honor and privilege to formally launch the Kitui County Integrated Development Plan 2023-2027. And I will do that by cutting this ribbon.
Makofi, makofi, tupige makofi sote sisi kwa pamoja. Makofi DJ, makofi, makofi, makofi. Ladies and gentlemen, asante sana DJ. Sasa tunaomba mgeni wetu mheshimiwa na wale wengine tuweze kurudi mahali ambapo tuliketi. Na wakati huko heshima nipewe kipasa sauti wakati wanarudi pale ambapo walikuwa wameketi. Nitaweza kuomba sote tusimame kwa heshima tupate baraka za mwisho, kisha basi wimbo wa taifa. Kwa hivyo wakati huu namkaribisha Reverend Lydia Mwethia wa kanisa la Kianglikana aweze kutufungia kwa maombi.
Of launching our CIDP. Dear Father, we commit all the plans before thy able hands, that you will enable us to implement them in the given time of 5